morning, Dan. Busy morning, I understand.
Yeah, busy morning out there here on the Central Coast between rain and fog and, well, snow, which we mentioned, although it's not going to really affect any of us. But let's take a look at some of the other hazards. We do have a high surf advisory. So if you're about to head out the door and head to the beach to do that morning walk, or maybe walk the dog or jog or whatever you do on the beach this time of the morning, maybe you're just going fishing, we've got some big swells coming in right now. Just off Point Sur, the buoy is showing 17-foot swells. So there's some big ones right now. The potential for breaking waves up to 18 feet on steep beaches, maybe even a little bit higher if we have 17-foot swells out there. So please be careful. Again, we're talking mostly north and west facing beaches, but really we'll have high surf on all beaches. So they're a little bit more prone. If you look to the north and you see ocean, or if you look to the west and see ocean, or, you know, they're in. So watch out today into early tomorrow as these high swells continue to come in. Our bigger picture showing a big trough of low pressure here on the west coast. We're behind the cold front, which actually came through on Wednesday evening. And behind it, a few showers have kicked up. We were kind of in this unstable zone. Right now, most of the activity is along the Big Sur coast and up into the Santa Lucia range. It has moved south of the peninsula, but there's still a chance of showers on the peninsula here for the next couple of hours. And folks along the Big Sur coast and maybe even into Arroyo Seco in the central Salinas Valley will see some light precipitation at times here over the next hour or so. The other hazard is some fog. We have a few reports out there. Our cloud and visibility tracker not showing much because we have some mid-level clouds masking where the fog is, but we have been getting some reports along Highway 25 and along Fraser Lake Road in between Gilroy and Hollister. So if those are your commuting lanes, give yourself some extra time. Also, San Juan Road and then Highway 129 around Watsonville getting some fog reports in that neck of the woods. So give yourself some extra time there as well. Future track showing a few showers again, continuing mostly in coastal Monterey County here for the next couple of hours, then really dwindling after that. Partly cloudy and blustery day across the region. We're going to see some sunshine if you live in the valleys, especially, maybe not so much up in the mountains, but it is not going to be warm today. Highs will be, 5 to 10 degrees below normal, and it's going to be windy at times. So not the most pleasant Friday for us. Clouds will thin out late tonight, and then the thermometers will be falling. Temperatures will be very cold overnight tonight into tomorrow morning, and that's going to lead us to another alert, which I'll show you in a moment. But let's go for some temperatures first, and you're going to see highs in the 50s to 60 degrees at best across Santa Cruz County today. Not going to be a warm one for us. It is going to be a chilly day and then an even colder night overnight tonight into tomorrow morning with some patchy frost even possible in the Santa Cruz Mountain valleys and low sheltered areas. Probably not widespread, but if you live in an area that often frosts and during the fall and winter time, you're probably going to see some in the Santa Cruz Mountains overnight. Highs in the 50s on the east shore of the bay, maybe as warm as 60 degrees in our northern valleys, but not warm. And then, of course, temperatures getting cold overnight, lots of 30s to wake up to tomorrow morning. Can't even rule out some patchy frost in some of these areas. And again, I'll show you some areas that are going to be under that alert in just a moment. Temps in the 50s to around 60 on the peninsula today. Another cool day for you. And again, windy coming in off the water out of the northwest, down south. Highs in the 50s today and lows in some cases in the 20s. So let's talk about the alerts. So we have a freeze warning in place for the higher valleys of San Benito County and also the valleys of southeastern Monterey County. Freeze warning meaning temperatures are cold enough that will really damage a lot of crops and sensitive plants in these areas. And then a frost advisory for the Hollister, San Juan valleys, the northern Salinas Valley, and also some of the higher terrain in Monterey County. So some cold spots tonight. We will warm up eventually, but it's going to take a few days. It's going to be a cool, blustery weekend. Again, showers coming to an end late this morning. Then the rest of our Friday is partly cloudy. The rest of the weekend looking dry. We might get a little drizzle late in the day on Sunday. Beyond that, warmer weather is expected next week. And inland areas as well. Some showers this morning in the south pretty much. That's about it. Then kind of a cool weekend. And then after that, finally some warmer weather, but it's probably going to be Wednesday by the time you feel it.